Welcome to Charleston SUP Safaris. Get ready to have a good time. By now you would have entered our shop and signed up for your kayak rental. We would have asked for some basic information and to sign both the rental agreement and a liability form. Both of these are available online. We have a key rack available for your keys and a storage area for your personal belongings. And if you drove, please feel free to leave your things in the car and make sure your car is parked in a short spot at the boat ramp, or ask where else you can park. Our shop has everything you need to get ready to get out on the water. We have water, Gatorade, and Cliff Bars for sale, and if you brought your own water bottle, you can fill it at our water station. We also carry a variety of sunblock, croquis, lock sacks for your phone, hats, and t-shirts. There's a restroom down the hallway on the right, and we offer a phone case for all kayak rentals to track your location on the Folly River and to also reach the office. Forgot your flip-flops? We have some you can borrow on the back porch under the table. From here, we're going to step out into the backyard and get you a life jacket and a paddle. It's easy to adjust the jacket by pulling on the black tabs. There are 2 on the shoulders and 4 at the waist. Once your jacket fits comfortably, we'll hand you a paddle. Remember to keep the scoop facing forward and the spine to the back. We will quickly head back into the shop and discuss your kayak route on the Folly River. We have the high tide route and the low tide route. It all depends on the tides and the winds. On the low tide route, you have 2 options. First, to stop off at the sandbar, or continue around the loop and head back to the kayak launch. On the high tide route, you can head up into the first or second tidal creek. We want you to stop at the edge of the Spartina grass and avoid making the loop so that you don't cross the oyster flats. Safety first, and remember on either route, do the hard work first by paddling against the tide and enjoy the lazy river ride back to the launch. Your kayak is set up on a cart, and you will take it between our building and make a left onto the sidewalk, where you will follow the sidewalk straight down into the kayak launch. Continue to walk all the way down to the launch to the water. There are 4 kayak launches available at the water, and the safest launches are the 2 facing outward. If it's low tide, there's no water and the oysters are exposed, so only use the inside launches at mid to high tide to be safe. There's an easy way to put the kayak into the launch. Turn the kayak up on its side by using its handle and place it on your hip. Pull the wheels out from the middle of the kayak, and then you're ready to push the kayak into the launch. It may be easier to turn the kayak around if you're going to use the inside launch on high tide. Place the wheels under the no parking side at the end of the launch. Now you're ready to get into the kayak. Take a second to make sure the seat is adjusted. Then while placing your hand on the railing, sit down in the kayak. Grab your paddle. Now your partner can get into the kayak if you're in a tandem. Pull yourself off the launch and head under the bridge for the high tide route or towards the public safety boat at the low tide route. Let's talk paddle strokes. The forward paddle stroke begins by setting the blade in the front of the kayak and then pushing with your opposite arm. Reset the blade on the other side and continue to push with your opposite arm, allowing the blade to be submerged completely under the water. The sweep stroke is used to turn the kayak when stopped or moving. To perform the sweep stroke, push the kayak blade out away from the nose of the kayak 2 or 3 times, and this will turn your kayak on the opposite direction. The back paddle is used to avoid running into something or somebody. The back paddle begins by placing the paddle behind you and pushing it towards the nose of the kayak. It's the opposite of the forward paddle stroke. Once you've redirected, continue to use the forward stroke. As you approach the kayak launch, remember to be aware of your surroundings. Look out for boats. Paddle to an open kayak launch, and use your turning strokes to line up the kayak in the middle of the launch. Pull yourself back up onto the launch by using the handrails, and then continue to hold onto the handrail while you step out of the kayak. Pull the kayak out of the launch and turn it up on its side by using its handle, and then place the kayak on the wheels in the middle. Grab your kayak paddle and belongings. Now you're ready to walk back to our shop on the sidewalk. Return the kayak to the backyard, place your life jacket and paddle in the racks on the shed, and then feel free to rinse your feet off with the hose. Check back into the shop where you will return your phone case and take a second to rehydrate at our water station. A quick review. Use the kayak launch to start and finish. Watch out for boats. Stay away from the oysters. Follow the route given and do the hard work first. Be aware of changing conditions, bring water, and don't overexert yourself. Now get out there and have fun. Thanks for your business, and we look forward to seeing you upon your return.